Welcome back, everybody, to another video. Today we are starting a new series. This is Foundations. So as you can tell, there's already a world started up here, and I know that's a little bit weird for the start of a new series. But kind of what I wanted to do was take you guys on a journey of building the world itself. So the plan for this world isn't just to play and create. That's one of the plans, obviously. But another plan for this world is to actually create a story. So right where we are standing right now is going to be a city. But this specific district is going to be called District Zero. And in District Zero, there is a private research corporation called Zero Labs, and they were known for breakthroughs that no one else could have achieved. And Zero Labs had a project that was kept down very low that not many people knew about. They called this Project Zero. The rumors of Project Zero were very big. It was rumored that it would change the world. So obviously the government wanted to know what was going on and why people were saying this. So the government asked Zero Labs, but they didn't tell them. They didn't tell them anything. The government wanted this research and Zero Labs wouldn't hand it over. So the government deployed their internal military organization named DECA, the Domestic Enforcement and Control Agency. And Zero Labs didn't like this very much, so they deployed their Zero Armored Response, or ZAR for short. This created an all-out war in District Zero, and it destroyed buildings, houses, and anything you could think of. Once it was a thriving metropolis, and now it's mostly ruins. Some buildings are untouched, but most are in ruins or broken down. There's still some people left in the city, but most of it was abandoned. No one really knows why Deca was so desperate to control the city and find out what Zero Labs had. And that's the mystery that we'll be unveiling. So yeah, basically that's the backstory on what we'll be building here. But I wanted to start off by kind of laying out where everything's going to be going. So over here is definitely where the lab needs to go. And this is going to be one of the biggest buildings in the city. Because like I said, they were one of the biggest research companies out there and they had a lot of money. So yeah, this is going to be like the center of the city here. Over here, we've got like an ocean area, good for like a cargo and everything. And then we'll kind of extend the main road down. So if right here is going to be Zero Labs building, I'm going to need to flatten out a lot of this land first. So I'm going to get started on that right now. I've been thinking about starting a Let's Play like this for a while, and I keep telling myself that I'll do it later, or it's not the time right now, because honestly, Let's Plays are down, but I think I was just overthinking it. Minecraft has always been a game that I come back to when I want to slow things down, and there's something about building at your own pace, watching your world grow one piece at a time, that I really don't get from anything else. And I realize I didn't have a space on my channel where that kind of experience could just exist. So this Let's Play is kind of meant to be that. There's no rush, no strict plan, and no pressure for anything on it. I just want to build a world over time and let my ideas change as I go and see what this place turns into naturally. So this series is really about the process. Starting from the small things that the world had before you guys saw. Like I said, you guys can see those in the past videos, and just building things slowly and letting the world find its own direction. Kind of taking my hands off the wheel and giving myself a more grounded approach to YouTube. All right, so all this is flattened out here. I want to make a street that kind of goes down through here, so that we can have the big Zero Labs building right here on top of this glass. Because down here, there's going to be like a little base. This is where the base is at right now, but it's going to be like a basement of Zero Labs. I want it to be basically the secret lab that's underneath the city, if that makes sense. So I want to build like a main boulevard road right here. So we're going to have to flatten out a lot of this. But I think I might just start laying out kind of what needs to go down here, and how big the building is going to be. And then we can put a little bit of a pathway in here and kind of plan out the road as well. And obviously we have our big lighthouse there. You guys can see all the building process of everything we've done so far in the past videos that I have on this world. They're not more of a Let's Play video, but they're just me talking over the gameplay. So if you want to see that building, go check out those videos, and you can see us building that and building the underground cave and everything. So you guys can check out how we did all that. I need to go to bed. There's a lot of mobs spawning, and there's no torches out here. So we got to break down these trees here. I already got one down, but this is where the road is going to be, leading right up to the laboratory. Just fell through the one glass hole in that glass topping, that skylight there. I fell through the one hole. Gotta go all the way back around. Isn't this place just beautiful? Look at the water. So vibrant, so blue. So yeah, I think we're gonna have. I think this is a 10 wide road. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so 10 wide, but the road is actually only gonna be 6 wide. So the road's gonna be here to here, and then there's gonna be 2 outer blocks there for like kind of like drainage, like a city road would have, or something like that, like a curb almost. So we're gonna do that, but I'm thinking of blocks that I want to use for the road. I'm thinking a darker road would look better. So maybe like a deep slate type of cobbled deep slate road. It's a city road, so it's got to look city-like, if that makes sense. Okay, so I kind of put this together real quick. I got the resources for the road. Here they all are that we're using in the road here, but I think I'm mostly gonna go with this polished deep slate. I think it looks really good. Yeah, and then we have like a little drain type of thing on the side. I might even sometimes fill these with water or something if they got waterlogged or something like that, if it just rained maybe. But yeah, so this is probably what the road's gonna look like. We got stairs for cracks in it, mixed in some stone with it for some light spots, some cobblestone to look really broken or patched even. And then we got the cobbled deep slate, polished deep slate. But yeah, I think this is the type of vibe I'll be going for. I did end up extending it by one because I was thinking if I ever want to add center lines, I'm gonna hate myself if I don't make it, a one center. So I needed it to be an odd number if I wanted to put like dash lines, like roads have in the middle of them. So if I ever want to do that, it needed to be odd. That's why I changed that. But yeah, so this will extend all the way down past this lighthouse here, and then the lab will go right here. And yeah, I'm gonna frame out the lab now that I have the place for the road. But eventually we'll have to get rid of this hill here, and then we'll move into the forest, and just start cutting down all the trees and start making this look more like a city. Um, so yeah, we got to patch in these holes. Obviously, this would not be in a city. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so we're gonna start framing out what the actual tower will look like, and this is a centerpiece of the city. So this has got to be big. It's got to be. It's gonna be a really big project. So this should be pretty fun to plan out. I really need to get a better exit out of my cave there. This is getting very annoying. Yeah. Okay, so I got it mapped out and it's 45 by 40, or actually 47 by 47 from corner to corner. There's 45 blocks in between each two pillars. But there are the four corners of what it's going to look like. I'll pop some pictures up on the screen to show you guys kind of what my ideas are. I just found a few pictures online of what it could look like, and I'm kind of going to merge them all together and then put my own twist on it. But yeah, so that's what I'm kind of planning on doing. But I have to work on kind of the plaza here first. So that's what I'm going to work on first. Obviously, the tower will come after that. So, but like I said, yeah, a huge project. So I'm not worried about rushing this by any means. But anyways, yeah, here's kind of the block palette we're gonna go for. Obviously, as a lab, it's gonna be white. That just makes the most sense. But I've also got white stained glass and then blue stained glass. I feel like lab and tech, um, you gotta have blue in there somewhere. Then we got normal glass here and some extra nether quartz. I know we'll need more quartz. We'll have to go on a big expedition, maybe do some villager trading for it. While we have this glass, why don't I fill in this one block that's been missing this whole entire time? And it's complete. Oh yeah, I'm liking the look of this already. We've got that pillar base here, and then we're gonna wrap these stairs around all of them, probably around the bottom as well of them. And then the main opening will be right here, probably a little staircase up into it. This is gonna be sweet. I brought the stone cutter up because I realized I'm wasting quartz, and we can't have that. We gotta have all the quartz that we can here. Well, I had to break into the quartz. Got our fortune pick out here, so let's get to breaking here. While we're doing this, I might as well try and heal my shovel a little bit. Okay, so that got me just a stack of quartz blocks. Not too promising. This is gonna be a lot more than I thought it would be. Alrighty, guys, we got the front done. Look at it. It looks beautiful. I'm actually really liking this design here. Yeah, we got the stairs on the bottom there, but we're gonna do this all the way around. I'm gonna need way more quartz for this project because this is, like I said, gonna be a tower spanning over the city here. So this is just the start. This is gonna be a huge project. But that's probably where we're going to leave it for today. I think we're going to work on the road just a little bit more. I want to extend it down just to kind of get a good visual of what this all is going to look like real quick. Alrighty, guys, take a look at this. Got the road a little more finished here. Same pattern along the way. The staircases inside. I love the little cracks that it gives. And yeah, this will extend all the way through this hill, all the way down. Hopefully the city can span out to here, but look how beautiful this is. The lighthouse is going to be finished here soon. It's going to go right there. But look at this front area of this. Wow, that just looks amazing. I absolutely love this. So I think this is going to be really good. I did leave the corners here so that I know where the edge, kind of where the property line is, basically. So the corners are still there and they're going to stay there for now. But those pillars will get finished eventually. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving this design. I love this quartz brick look. I wish they had stairs of it because I think the stairs of it would look really cool, but I couldn't find them. I don't think they have them. Yeah, so I absolutely love the look of this quartz brick though. It looks amazing. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. We will catch you guys in the next video. Stay tuned to see where this lab goes and how we make the story evolve. So we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later.